Woo! I'm excited. I don't know why. Do you see my eyes are watering? That happens when I'm like, it happens for a couple different reasons, but like if I'm not sad and my eyes are watering, it's usually because I'm really excited or I like feel like having an out of body experience, if that makes sense, or I'm like, whoa, this is surreal. Anyways. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I figured out why I'm so damn excited to film this, and it's because I haven't filmed a sit down video with you guys in actually a really long time. I feel like a different person in each video style for some reason, whether I'm like vlogging or doing a sit down video or like an informative video or whatever. I feel like I'm awakening a piece of myself when I do each type of video. So anyway, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm basically gonna be sharing with you guys my whole entire supplement routine, including what each supplement is, why I take it, and when I take it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope it's helpful. I hope you learned something from this, and let's get into it. So for the organization of this video, I'm gonna show you guys what supplements I use, like starting from the beginning of the day and then like to the end of the day. So the very first supplement that I usually take in the morning is this greens powder by Teami Blends, and I have genuinely been obsessed with this stuff, and I actually am really excited to announce that I am partnering with Teami Blends for the sake of this video, and I have been genuinely so impressed with their products, especially this greens powder, you guys. I've been on the hunt for good greens powder for honestly the past like 8 to 9 months, and I'm not even joking when I say that. Some other brands had sent me some of their greens, and they like really upset my stomach, weirdly enough, or they'd be flavored and it just did not taste good. Moral of the story, this is hands down, genuinely, wholeheartedly the best greens that I've ever had in my entire life. So if you don't know what a greens product is, basically it is a way to ensure that you're getting in all of your micronutrients. Micronutrients are in like fruits and vegetables and things like that, which are really important to your overall health and internal health especially. A lot of times we focus on the macros, your macronutrients, which are like carbs, proteins, and fat. But what's super important as well is your micronutrients, which again is in your fruits and your vegetables. This is just a way to ensure that you're getting all of those in, especially if you struggle with eating your greens and eating your vegetables. This would be a really good little wellness product for you to add in. I definitely would also say this is more of a wellness product than like a gym bro supplement, like the ones I'm going to talk about moving forward. So this will just ensure that your internal health is on track. This will really help with your digestion. Your micronutrients play a really big role with gut health as well. So this is just really all around really important. This one is amazing because it has 16 superfoods in here, so it's just packed with really good nutrients and vitamins for you. They say it right on the package that there's no fillers or additives, there's no artificial flavors, colors, or chemicals. Literally the only ingredients on here are the 16 superfoods. I personally love that. So I know I'm going off about this, but I genuinely really love it. It's also 100% plant-based, vegan, GMO-free, gluten-free, which is huge for a lot of people, dairy and soy-free. I love this stuff. I can't say it enough. It has a very neutral, like earthy taste. It really doesn't taste like much. It kind of tastes like just bland matcha. Now, the kicker. How do I take this in the morning? I literally have been making this as tea. I've used to kind of mix it with my matcha powder in the morning, ran out of my matcha. There's matcha in this, so I literally have been taking it on its own as if it's matcha, mixing it with hot water, and I just sip on it like normal tea. You can also add like honey and oat milk if you kind of want to sweeten it and thicken it up and make it creamier. And I do this in like 1/4 to half servings at a time, just so it's like mild enough for me to just casually sip on it and still enjoy it. I do have a code for you guys with them if you want to purchase anything from them. They also have different, I know they have like collagen, they have different like teas and stuff like that too if you're into that, or they also have natural skincare. If you use the code LIVEFIT20, you'll get 20% off of a $40 minimum order, and you could also use LiveFit15 for a $29 order minimum. So yeah, and if you think of me during checkout and do use my code, thank you so much. It does directly support me. I do receive a small commission, so thank you so much. I appreciate you, and please, like, if you want to just try anything, start with this, because I promise you this won't disappoint you. Next is like another wellness supplement, but I believe in this so much, you guys. So next is fish oil. Now, if you've been along for the ride, you know that I struggled with hormonal issues in the past and having HA, all that sort of stuff. And this is something that I added in my diet to really help with my hormones, because what's in fish oil is omega-3s, which is a type of healthy fat that is like phenomenal for hormonal regulation and hormonal health. So this is why I originally started to add this in. Just like as I kept getting more and more periods, I kind of faded out using this. And you guys, I kid you not, I've noticed a difference in like the dulling of my hair. So more of the story is this is also a beauty secret hack. If you want shinier hair and just glowier looking skin, take your freaking fish oil. It is so underrated. This to me is literally like a natural beauty supplement, making you just your body healthier from the inside out, which just makes your beauty glow from the inside out. It sounds weird, but like I'm telling you, I believe in this so much. I take 1 serving, just 1 tablet after I eat breakfast, just that's when I remember. And I also like to do it after breakfast because I personally like to take it after like a high fat meal, which is kind of what it is in the morning because I have some nut butters and I have eggs and things like that. So just that high fat meal kind of helps for this to absorb optimally, if you will. Also, I forgot to mention, you don't have to take this in the morning. You can literally take this any time of the day, but just keep in mind that since there is matcha in this, there is some plant-based caffeine in here. It's nothing that like I don't feel a difference of, but I'm personally sensitive to caffeine, so like I wouldn't really take this at night. Alrighty, so next is actually a protein bar. Always mid-morning I have a protein bar, and I have a bunch of different favorites, but lately I've really been liking this Think protein bar in the brownie crunch flavor. This is so freaking good. I really love it. I also really like Quest protein bars, No Cow bars, and Pure protein bars as like, those are like my very macro friendly bars. But then I also really like RX bars and Oat Mega bars, which are more of like a whole food based protein bar. The macros aren't as amazing as the other options, but they definitely have more like wholesome ingredients, whole food ingredients. Okay, so from this point moving forward, it kind of gets to like a gray area with all the rest of my supplements because it really depends what I'm training that day and also kind of how my day plans out. Sometimes my meals get all swapped around and my snacks get swapped around, just depending on like how much work I have to do and all that stuff. Sometimes my meals just get pushed back. So also, another thing I want to preference, which this is also going to make this whole entire video seem like an ad. I promise you it's not. I do work with Campus Protein, but I just genuinely get all this stuff from there. And I do have a code with them if you want to use it. So all of these supplements going forward are from Campus Protein, which I've been working with them for about, I don't even know, well, coming up like a year and a half now. And they're basically like an online GNC essentially. Like they have so many, they have some products of their own brand, but they also carry like a bunch of other different brands. Like they have PEScience, they have 3D energy drinks, they have Celsius, they have No Cow bars, they have Quest products, they have like Optimum Nutrition, they have sour strips, I don't know if I already said that, they have Smart Sweets. So they have like a bunch of, they have like protein snacks, they have creatine stuff, they have protein, they have pre-workout, like just from a bunch of different brands. So if you use code LIFTFIT, it will get you free shipping, which rocks. And that code also supports me, so thank you so much if you choose to use it. Okay, so starting off, if it is a leg day, I'm gonna start with that. I'm going to be taking this stack, okay, right here. Uno momento. This stack right here, this beauty. First, I'm going to start off with what everybody knows is pre-workout, and this is by Campus Protein's main line. It is called Fuel, but I only take this occasionally on some leg days if I'm really feeling really sluggish. Now, what pre-workout does, if you don't know what it is, it's basically like it just gives you a caffeine boost to give you some energy. There's also some other ingredients in here like taurine and some other things that help you with concentration and with focus and just pretty much get you juiced up to go crush it in the gym. For me personally, I'm usually drinking this all in one with the other products that I'm about to show you. So I usually tend to drink this about like 20 minutes before my workout. Now, when I personally take this, I really only do about a half a scoop, again, because I'm just sensitive to caffeine and I just don't like a lot of it. So I will mix this with my all-time favorite. Like, this is my favorite supplement out of everything, and it is also by Campus Protein, their main brand. They just launched this product a couple months ago and I've been obsessed with it. It's my favorite product from them, and it is their pump product. So basically what this does is this is going to help with blood flow and giving your muscles that nice full pump, which basically what's important with getting more blood flow and facilitating blood flow to your muscles, which is what this product does, is it will help to deliver more nutrients and oxygen to your muscles, which in turn will help with performance. It will also help with recovery on the back end of things as well. And also, in my opinion, I feel like it helps just with getting better contractions because there's more blood flow to the muscle. The muscle can warm up more quickly. This I really love, and it's basically also considered to be a non-stimulant pre-workout, so it still can mimic a pre-workout, the benefits of pre-workout, but without the caffeine in it, which of course you guys know that I love because I'm not really into caffeine. So if you're sensitive to caffeine or if you're a PM evening lifter, this is such a good pre-workout option for you because it will kind of still give you that like pre-gym routine of like a pre-workout, but there's gonna be no caffeine in it, so you can actually sleep, rest, and recover, and have your muscles be growing at night when you're snoozing. This you're gonna wanna take more so before your workout, so it's time to kick in. So anywhere between like 20 to 30 minutes before your workout so that it kicks in. That's why I take this on the earlier end than some people do, because I just take it right with my pump. So this is pretty much only on leg days. Now, this is creatine. Whew. I've been lifting for 5 years now. And during I'm also a certified personal trainer, and when I was studying for that and becoming certified, I learned about creatine, and I just never felt called to try it out. This has changed my life. I've been only taking it for probably 2 months now, and I've seen such a difference in my strength. So let me just get into what it does. So creatine is one of the most researched supplements out there, and it naturally is already occurring in your muscle cells, and it's in a lot of red meat. So if you're someone who doesn't eat a lot of red meat like myself, you may not be getting in enough creatine naturally, so it may be of benefit to supplement with it. What creatine does is, like I said, it's stored in all of your muscle cells, and basically what it does is to help with power, performance, and like explosiveness. This has helped so much with my strength. I've been able to hip thrust over 300 pounds. I've been able to hit like 10 chin-ups, which was my goal for a really long time. I just have genuinely felt way more, like that was the word I used when I first started. I told my dad, I was like, I just feel more like powerful on it. And he was like, yeah, exactly. So this is really gonna help with your strength and performance and power. A big question that people have is like, does it matter when do I take creatine? Like, when should I be taking it? It really doesn't matter too much of the timing of when you're taking creatine. What's more important of it is the saturation of it in your muscles. So it's really more important to be consistent with taking it every single day, regardless if you're training or if you're resting, and just finding a time to take it that will allow you to remember to take it every day. So this is my leg day stack, but if it's not leg day, if I'm doing upper body, I usually won't take either of those, just because it's artificial stuff that like I don't need more of in my body if I don't really care for it. I don't really care to have it on upper body days, so I just don't take that on my upper body days. But again, I am taking this every single day, regardless of what I'm training, and even if I'm training. If I'm training upper body and I'm not taking those things to mix this with, since this is unflavored, I will usually mix this with some BCAAs. Now, BCAAs are something that I really want to talk about because I feel like there's a lot of confusion, miscommunication when it comes to amino acids. So this is also by the brand PEScience. This is their amino BCAA drink in the flavor watermelon. Gonna be honest, don't love the flavor. I thought I would. It's all right. I also feel like this doesn't mix very, very well, in my opinion. Overall, like, it's a decent product, but I'm not gonna be like, this is the best BCAAs that you need to try, because I'm kind of like indifferent. So anyways, the benefits of BCAAs. Now, this is where a lot of people, there's some people say you don't need them at all, they're completely worthless, which this is where they're coming from when they say that, is because BCAAs, if you throw back to like 10th grade biology, BCAAs stand for branched chain amino acids, which are the building blocks that make up protein, which is a big macronutrient that the whole entire fitness industry really stresses. So the whole thing with BCAAs, the concept of, is that if you're getting in an adequate amount of protein, a sufficient amount of protein, BCAAs are redundant because you're already getting in your BCAAs through an adequate amount of protein, which is all well and true and dandy. But for me, the main reason why I take it is because I like having it as like a sweet drink option, because I don't really drink juice. I never drink soda. I don't know, I just don't like drinking my calories or anything like that. So this will help to sweeten up my water and also helps to flavor my creatine. Similar to the benefits of just protein in general, this is gonna help with muscle recovery, reducing fatigue, preserving lean muscle mass, which also creatine does a really good job at. It's really good at preserving lean muscle mass as well. So this is also good for preventing muscle breakdown, all that type of stuff, just muscle preservation. So again, BCAAs, you can pretty much take them whenever throughout the day. Nothing too serious about BCAAs. The timing really isn't important. Then protein, last but not least. So all of that stuff I usually am taking like before my workout, so about like 3 p.m. Now, it depends again on my timing of when I'm working out. If I have a later workout, I probably will have a shake before that for like my second snack of the day. After I lift, I'll just go to dinner. If I'm lifting at like a normal mid-afternoon, I'll lift, then have a shake, wait later, and then have dinner. So it really all depends. But so when I do have a protein shake, this is what I have, again, also by PEScience, and this is their vegan vanilla protein powder. I'm not vegan, whey doesn't upset my stomach. However, this just has a really, really minimal ingredients list of literally only 6 ingredients, no artificial sweeteners or flavors. So again, I like to keep things as natural as I can to kind of merge my wellness side and my gym bro side, and that's why I have this. The consistency is really good. I think it mixes well. This is my favorite flavor by them. It's just the plain vanilla. The macros are also amazing. So, benefits of protein. There's no difference between protein powder and getting your protein from a whole food source. In my opinion, if you need to start somewhere, like get your protein from a whole food source. I will always recommend getting any sort of nutrient that you need from a whole food source as opposed to a supplement. But anyway, what protein does is that it's really gonna help you build up that lean muscle tissue, and protein actually kind of acts more as like a muscle building signal to your body to create more muscle tissue. So again, this is gonna help with building up your muscles, muscle recovery, basically getting booty gains, and just preventing muscle breakdown, all that good stuff, just promoting lean body mass. Protein is the most satiating micronutrient because it takes the longest to work through your body's digestion. You're just gonna feel fuller. It's gonna help you feel fuller for longer when you have the proper amount of protein in your diet. So don't sleep on protein, don't underestimate protein. Again, depending on how you're using this, you can have it anytime throughout the day when you need to get protein in. So yes, that is literally all of the supplements that I use. I'm gonna put my codes on the screen for both of these companies, for both Teami Blends and for Campus Protein, in case you wanna check them out or get anything from them, and it will save you some money. Of course, I do just wanna put another preface and disclaimer, like these are all supplements. These aren't gonna give you the results that you want on their own. They are meant to be supplemented with a good exercise regimen and healthy eating that are in alignment with your goals. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really was happy to do another sit down video with you guys because I feel like it's been a really long time. I'm sending you so much love, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, thanks.